a duster. It's in my closet. I've never worn it, though.
A duster?
A duster.
Like
a
Swiffer?
suede.
Like a
No.
Swiffer?
A
You bought a what?
A suede leather cowboy
Why would
duster.
you need a duster?
What if I...
Where do you go that is dusty?
The Wild West?
Where? You go to the Wild West? In your mind, you go to the Wild
do.
West. Would you want to be in the Wild West?
No, not in reality.
No, because there's like disease,
But
and
in
they
my
drink
mind,
like brown water.
In my mind,
have you seen this?
It would be cool. I would be a gunslinger if I was.
You'd be a gun. You would be a gunslinger. No.
Why is?
You would not be a gunslinger.
I would be a
You would be
gunslinger.
stuck in your house if you lived back in the West.
If I lived in the West,
You would
I
not.
would cut my hair and I would pretend to be a guy.
Yeah, there was a famous pirate that did that. Did you know that? I watched a thing about pirates, about Blackbeard and all that, and there was a pirate that I think worked with Blackbeard or Blackstone or whatever.
That was
it
a
is.
chick.
That was a girl. When they didn't know it till she
amazing.
died, but she joined the pirate thing and was really
That
good
would
at
be
it.
me.
And became a captain, I think.
That would be me.
But you would do this in the Old West wearing
A duster.
a duster.
Yeah, I'd have a revolver, a 6-shooter. You know,
Yeah.
we'd have like twitchy finger duels.
What would be your name?
I haven't thought about that part yet. I've just really been into the details and the backstory. I haven't thought of a name.
Flighty Heidi.
No. Okay, well, if you guys think of a name, a
Yeah, what would
cowboy
be-
name for me,
What would be-
that's
I
nice.
would never live there. I would leave. I would be a horrible cowboy.
Why? I would be the
The only
lone
way I would be
gunslinger.
the-
You would be. I know what you would be. You'd be the bartender.
I don't drink.
Exactly.
Like, why would I be a
But that's-
bartender?
Okay, all right, fine. Undertaker.
Why would I be an undertaker?
Because I'm thinking.
Did they have
I'm thinking,
undertakers?
Yeah, it was a Wild West. Of course they had undertakers.
What year of Wild West are you talking about?
I'm talking about
Because I don't think they had
the
embalming till after like
year
the Civil War.
18 awesome.
18 awesome.
18
Let me just
awesome.
look that up on the calendar.
Oh yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. So that
You would
yeah.
be the Undertaker. I would be the lone gunslinger. You know,
You would get me business. This is the craziest conversation. This is not even.
it would be
supposed to-
awesome.
How did we even get? Why are you? People say I look like Clint Eastwood when I do this little. Okay.
Can you do the?
What was that?
That's like Clint Eastwood.
How does he do it again?
I didn't say I was good at it.
Wait, let me do it. It sounds like he needs help. He needs, I can't breathe. Somebody give me my pills.
Well, okay, I'm not a man, so it's a little bit harder for me to get those
Not anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
Hence the duster.
Money can get you anything.
Apparently, they say money can't buy happiness, but you can rent it.
Well, yeah, you can.
Trust me.
I actually
on that.
modeled once for Aaron's, the rental store.
I don't have a clue what you're talking
Don't
about. We're talking about a completely different subject.
were.
You brought up dusters, and now you're modeling for.
No, I did once do promotional modeling for the Aaron's store, lease to own.
You know who I modeled for? That's a true story.
Okay, here goes. Here goes.
It's a true story. You can look it up. Tommy Hilfiger.
Did you?
Yeah, by accident.
Oh, how does that happen?
Because I went to a casting call for a movie.
Okay.
I've told you this. Olivia's over here, by the way. I went to a casting call and had to drive really far for a movie, and it ended up I went on the wrong weekend. The agent that I had told me the wrong weekend. It was going to be the next week. And so I went in and started filling out the things, and it was for some talent thing. And I ended up getting a job modeling for Tommy Hilfiger.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
Is this where you insert image here?
No. No, it was for undergarments. And yeah. And so we won.
That's on the other All Things Branson.
Yeah, and so, but I had to model for that.
You had.
And,
You mean you
I
got
did
to?
it. I did
That's
it,
awesome.
and it happened. And yeah, I would never do it again. It was really weird, but I did it, and I had to pretend like I was playing tennis with a girl. I had to put my arms behind her and do this, not in the underwear, like in regular. Tommy.
Oh, okay.
And no, I didn't know what Tommy Hilfiger was at this time.
Right.
You know, I don't know.
Where were
I
you-
don't follow this stuff.
you-
I don't do this. I don't follow that. Anyways, I'm really weird about this stuff. And so I used to wear all the same clothes. My closet was all the same shirts, pants, and ties.
Where did you buy your clothes from?
I bought them all at once. I would buy like 10 of the same colored shirt and 10 of the same pants.
So you're a monk.
No, I got it from Einstein. He wore the same suit all the time. He said that was one less, and Steve Jobs did the same thing. One less thing for you to think about. You didn't have to worry about it. You found an outfit you
true.
like. Nobody cares anymore, and so you can worry about other things. Anyways, but I had to
pretty
model
smart.
clothes. Which was weird because I don't do clothes. I wear these.
Yeah.
This is what I wear, like a shirt and throw it away. Yeah.
You throw it what?
I throw it away.
Why?
Because I don't like it. I don't like to wear things more than once. I have issues. Ask my daughter. Like there are issues.
That's really a disposable income. You just buy the
yeah.
shirts.
Well, whatever. I donate them. Let's go with
okay.
that. Or
Oh,
donate
that's better.
them. Donate them to
Recycle, save the
people.
planet.
Yeah. Everything's recyclable.
Oh.
Like, really.
Yeah.
I got in trouble one time because when we had the kids, they said, are you going to use biodegradable? You're not going to use diapers. They're not biodegradable. And I'm like, they are. You're just not patient enough. Everything eventually.
That's true.
Anyways, I don't even know why we're having this conversation, but we just talked. I'm going to write this down because we just talked about dusters, the Wild
West.
and biodegradable.
Yes.
So no one's going to believe the title of this one. Purely unrehearsed. These things just happen. This is what we're doing while we're waiting
the magic.
to film
the
the
magic
next one.
happens.
So I'm Christopher James.
I'm Heidi May.
And
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. He's very confused right now.
Yeah.